Superintendent's report.
So, thank you. A huge congratulations is due to our 33 Amador Valley and 11 Foothill 2023 National Merit Scholar semifinalists. This award recognizes students who show exceptional academic ability and potential for success in rigorous college studies. Well done, PUSD scholars. This past week, I had the opportunity to host Alameda County Superintendent Elise Castro and ACOE Board Trustee Cheryl Cook-Callio as they stopped by for a visit to Mr. Kevin Kyoi's classroom at Amador Valley High School. To say they were impressed with the level of student engagement in the advanced computer science class would be a huge understatement. And that's despite the crowded room that Mr. Kyoy correctly spoke about earlier this evening. It was clear to our guests exactly why Mr. Kyoy was named the 2023 PUSD Teacher of the Year, and he's now being considered for the ACOE Teacher of the Year award. So well done, Kevin, and thank you for everything you do for our kids. Speaking of Amador Valley High School, sorry, Valentina, it's going to be a heavy ABHS night. The school's centennial celebration kicked off this evening with a wine and cheese event at the Museum of Maine, which they unfortunately programmed at the same time as our meeting here tonight. So no wine and cheese for you.
Just wine.
Yeah, a lot of whining. I've already heard some. That celebration kicked off this evening and will run through Saturday. I look forward to celebrating with the Pleasanton community tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. as the Centennial Parade makes its way down Main Street. The parade will be followed by the annual pigskin event on campus and a football game on Walker Field. If you can't be there in person, please rest assured that Friday's events will be recorded by our partners at Tri-Valley TV and then rebroadcast at later times. The 100th birthday celebration will be capped off on Saturday, as referenced already tonight, with a pancake breakfast that will be hosted by the Amador Friends of Music. It really is a community building event. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to express gratitude to the group of community leaders and Amador alumni who made this celebration possible, including their fearless leader, relentless leader, Joni Fields. Learn more about the celebration, if you like, at amador100.com. As I close out my comments, I want to speak to the responsibility that educators and public servants have in creating and maintaining safe and inclusive learning environments and workspaces. As leaders of a public school district, this truth is central to our mission and vision, and it fuels work to promote wellness and inclusive practices across organizations. Locally, we watched as Superintendent Moline Barnes was recently forced into a very difficult situation. I'm proud of Molly and her efforts to stand up for the students in Sunol, and I stand behind her and with her in her efforts. As a Board of Trustees, we share this core organizational goal. In PUSD, this work is grounded in our equity policy, and it's reiterated in various resolutions that the board has adopted over time. Each of our students should experience school as a safe place, a community where they feel seen and valued for who they are, a place where they belong. Increasingly, what I believe to be a basic human right is being confused with and threatened by politics. Some of the very things that make our students and staff uniquely special as human beings are being targeted, threatening them with further marginalization. The recent behavior of adults who hold power in school districts is deeply concerning to me. This includes actions to set aside efforts that promote inclusivity, as well as those which aim to silence those who advocate for themselves or their loved ones. I fear for the mental health of our young people, but also of their families, and for members of our staff who are feeling attacked and excluded by what they see happening around them. These valued members of our PUSD community deserve to have their identities recognized and celebrated, especially as they are subjected to efforts to marginalize or disenfranchise them nearby. As a board, we must continue to foster environments that respect, honor, and celebrate the identities of each student and staff member so they are inspired and empowered to succeed because of their inclusion within a broader community and ultimately then go on out and make a better world. I'm speaking tonight because I know that our young people are watching our actions. They see the things we do as well as the things we do not do, the things we say as well as the issues or things we don't say as issues like these arise. As I have taught my own children and many others in my social science classroom, silence implies consent. Said another way by John Stuart Mills in 1867, bad men need nothing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing. I'm grateful for this board who has and will continue to embrace the role of being an ally, to advocate for inclusive practices, and to celebrate each student, family, and staff member regardless of their race, their gender, their ethnicity, gender identity, gender expression, or sexual orientation. All are welcome here, and we're proud to celebrate you. That's my comments for tonight.